Bet you didn't know a well-produced video can boost your YouTube income by over 300%. In today's video, we will unravel the secrets of creating top-notch productions right from your home that can captivate your audience and skyrocket your YouTube revenue. We will go over the essential ingredients that universally make up a high-engaging YouTube video, share some insider tips on effective content creation, and even break down the process into the simplest bits to ensure you don't miss a thing. Stick around until the end because we will be revealing some professional, yet budget-friendly gear that most successful YouTubers don't often share. Trust us, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to elevate your video production and boost your earnings. Plan your content. Topic, format, target audience. Planning your content is an essential facet of any effective marketing strategy. In-depth planning can propel your content's potency, improve customer or audience engagement, and help trace a path towards achieving your business goals. Topic. The topic of your content is the fundamental substance or subject matter you want to communicate to your audience. You should ensure that your topics are relevant and engaging. The best way to select compelling topics is to identify common challenges or interests within your target audience and develop content around these areas. Researching industry trends, employing SEO tactics to identify popular search terms, or leveraging consumer data can also be effective in determining what topics to address. Format. The format of your content refers to the way you present your information. This could range from blog posts, articles, infographics, videos, webinars, podcasts, ebooks, or social media posts. Diversifying your content formats can expand your reach, catering to varying preferences of different audience segments. Some individuals may prefer watching a video tutorial, others might prefer reading a blog post. An essential aspect to keep in mind when selecting a format is to ensure it complements the topic and caters to the way your target audience consumes content. Target audience. Your target audience is the specific group of people you want to reach with your message. They are the individuals who are likely to be most interested in your product, service, or information. Understanding your target audience is crucial in planning your content, as this dictates your language, tone, choice of topics, and content format. Creating a buyer persona can be a helpful process for specifying your target audience. This involves developing a detailed profile of your ideal customer, including demographics, behavior patterns, motivations, and goals. Relevance, engagement, and personalization are key in content planning. By providing value to your readers and catering to their preferences and needs, you foster a more engaged audience that is likely to convert or invest in the products or services you offer. Great content is empathetic to its audience and meets them where they are, delivering answers, enlightenment, or entertainment in a format they prefer. Write a script or outline. Sure, an outline or script is a preliminary draft or a plan that provides the main essential points or ideas of a project, be it a film, a book, a research paper, or a presentation. This helps in organizing one's thoughts and ideas in a cohesive and structured manner. Here's an example for writing a script or an outline for a podcast on the topic, health benefits of yoga. Introduction. A. Briefly introduce yourself. B. Introduction to the topic, health benefits of yoga. C. Importance of the topic. 2. Segment 1. Understanding yoga. A. History of yoga. B. Different forms of yoga. C. Yoga in modern times. 3. Segment 2. Is yoga for everyone? A. Explaining who can do yoga. B. Qualities required for doing yoga. IV. Segment 3. Health benefits of yoga. A. Physical benefits. 1. Increases flexibility. 2. Boost immunity. 3. Promotes heart health. B. Mental benefits. 1. Reduces stress. 2. Improves concentration. 3. Promotes good sleep. C. Emotional benefits. 1. Enhances self-confidence. 2. Induces inner peace. Versus segment 4. How to get started with yoga. A. Basic yoga postures. B. Merging yoga with daily routine. C. Precautions to take. V. Conclusion. A. Recap of main points discussed. B. Encouraging listeners to try yoga. C. Signing off. Remember, the idea of writing a script or an outline is to have a clear roadmap of your content and be prepared for presenting or writing your work. With a proper script or outline, you can ensure a better flow of information and a well-structured output. You can modify this script based on your required format and specific needs. Gather all the necessary equipment: camera, light, microphone, etc. Before beginning any photography or filming projects, it is essential to gather all the necessary equipment to ensure a smooth and efficient process. The type of equipment required may vary depending on your specific needs or project requirements. First and foremost, the right camera is key. A good quality camera will capture sharp, clear images. Depending on your budget and needs, you could opt for a digital SLR, a mirrorless camera, or a professional video camera. Consider factors such as resolution, sensor size, frame rate, and lens compatibility when choosing a camera. Lighting equipment is equally important. Good lighting can make a significant difference in enhancing the quality of your photos or videos. The type of lighting you need will depend on your subject and the mood you want to convey. Broadly, lighting equipment can include natural light, reflectors, softboxes, umbrellas, and studio lights. A good quality microphone is vital for recording crisp, clear sound in videos. Choose a microphone that best suits your needs. For instance, lavalier microphones are great for interviews, shotgun microphones are ideal for outdoor shoots, and condenser microphones are perfect for voiceovers and studio recording. Boom poles, pop filters, windshields, and sound shields can also help improve the audio quality. To further enhance your production, consider investing in other equipment like tripods for stability, green screens for special effects, external monitors for better viewing, and editing software for post-production. Always ensure your equipment is in good working order before starting any project. Test out your gear in the setting and conditions under which they will be used, if possible. This approach will help you manage any potential issues and allow you to become familiar with your equipment. Finally, remember to securely pack your equipment and handle it with care. Some of your gear may be delicate. Treat it well, and it will serve you well in turn. By gathering all the necessary equipment and preparing adequately before starting your project, you increase the chances of achieving a successful and high-quality outcome. Be sure to also keep researching and evolving as technology progresses to stay updated and innovative in your approach. Setting up your video shooting location. Setting up your video shooting location requires careful planning and preparation to ensure that you capture high-quality, professional-level footage. Whether you're shooting a vlog, documentary, or high-budget film, taking the time to properly set up your location can significantly enhance the end result. Here are some things to consider when setting up your video shooting location. Select the right location. The first step is selecting the right location that suits the mood and theme of your project. A quiet and isolated location is ideal for focus, but if you're shooting a music video or commercial, a more vibrant location may be appropriate. Lighting. Good lighting can make or break your video. Consider the natural light in and around your location. If shooting indoors, set up light sources that illuminate your subjects from different angles to avoid harsh shadows. For outdoor shooting, be mindful of the time of day as the sun's position can dramatically alter your video's aesthetic. Sound. Be aware of the natural acoustics of your location. High ceilings, bare walls and floors can cause echo. Listen for background noises such as traffic, air conditioning units, or chatter from nearby people. You may need sound-absorbing materials or a professional quality microphone. Background. Make sure the background complements the subject and doesn't distract the viewer. Images, colors, and patterns can either enhance your video or divert your viewer's attention. Pay attention to the details in the shot and clean up, paint, or adjust anything that isn't adding value to your scene. Camera angles and positioning. You'll want to set up your camera at an angle that best captures what you want. Depending on what you're shooting, you might want to consider different types of shots, e.g., wide shot, close-up, pan, tilt. Equipment setup. Set up your camera on a sturdy tripod to prevent shaky footage. Organize and lay out other necessary equipment such as boom mics, props, and lighting gear to ensure easy access during the shoot. Power access. Before you start, ensure you have access to power outlets for your equipment. If shooting outdoors in a remote location, you may need to bring portable battery packs or generators. Permission and legalities. Depending on your location, you may need permission to shoot there. Make sure that you've acquired all necessary permissions and permits, and that you're complying with any local laws. Weather and environment. If shooting outdoors, ensure you plan for the weather. Rain, high winds, and heat can all disrupt shooting schedules or damage equipment. Comfort for your team. It's essential to also consider the comfort of your production team. You need to think about the availability of facilities such as restrooms and rest areas, food and drinks, medical aid among others. Doing a thorough job of setting up your video shooting location can dramatically improve the quality of your footage and make the production process run more smoothly. It may take more time, but it's worth the effort. Conduct a test shoot to check lighting, sound, and framing. Conducting a test shoot is an integral part of the pre-production process in film, photography, and other media-related fields. It allows you to check multiple aspects such as lighting, sound, and framing, helping preemptively rectify any errors that may affect the final output. Let's delve into each one of these aspects separately. Lighting. The primary reason for testing lighting during a shoot is to ensure that the subject is well lit, and the mood of the scene is properly communicated. Lighting can drastically affect how a shot looks and feels. During the test shoot, you can play around with different lighting equipment, such as soft boxes, floodlights, spotlights, and reflectors, to achieve the desired outcome. You might want to test both natural and artificial light, how shadows fall, or how the light changes over time. Sound. Sound is another significant aspect of any video production. Poor audio quality can distract viewers from the intended message. A test shoot allows you to check the equipment, test the audio levels, eliminate unwanted noise, and ensure that the dialogue is clear and audible. Whether you're using lavalier microphones or boom poles, test for optimal positioning and balance in audio levels. You should test the acoustic qualities of the space, paying close attention to the ambient noise that could interfere with your audio. Framing. Conducting a test shoot lets you experiment with various composition techniques and shot types. Whether it's a close-up, a wide shot, a low angle, or a high angle, pre-testing these different elements under the conditions you will be working can help you decide on the most suitable ones. It allows you to determine where your subject will be in the frame, the amount of space you want around your subject, also known as headroom, and looking room, and the depth of field. It is also the best time to check the rule of thirds, symmetry, leading lines, etc. A test shoot gives you room to experiment before the main shoot and helps avoid potential setbacks. It enables one to troubleshoot technical glitches, optimize resources, and ensure equipment functionality. It's particularly useful for planning the shoot day effectively, impacting decisions on factors like call times, staffing needs, and equipment handling. By investing time in a test shoot, you significantly increase the chances that your actual shoot will run smoothly, resulting in a higher quality product and saving time and money in the long run. Start recording your video. Recording videos can be a fun way to capture moments, express creativity, and communicate information. Whether you're documenting a trip, creating a tutorial, or filming a cinematic masterpiece, the process begins with hitting that record button. But before you start recording your video, there are a few things you need to consider. First and foremost, ensure you have the right equipment. This could range from a professional-grade camera to a smartphone, depending on your budget and the quality you wish to achieve. You'll also need good lighting and possibly a microphone if clear audio is a key element of your video. Next, plan your content. Determine what you want to capture and how you wish to present it. This could be a straightforward, unedited shot from a single angle, or a series of clips compiled and edited together. Having a clear idea will save you time during filming and editing. Setting up your camera correctly is another important step. Make sure you're using the appropriate settings for your lighting conditions and desired focus. To capture steadier footage, use a tripod or a stabilizer. Record a short test clip and play it back to ensure everything looks and sounds good before proceeding. When you're ready to start recording, remember to stay relaxed and natural. If you're featuring in the video, talk clearly and directly to the camera. Remember, you can always reshoot if things don't go to plan the first time around. Try to minimize background noise and avoid interruptions while recording. After you finish recording, the work isn't over. Depending on the purpose of your video, you might need to spend time editing. This can include trimming unnecessary footage, adding effects or text, correcting the color and lighting, and adding sound effects or music. Remember, the goal is to create a video that effectively communicates your message in an engaging way. Whether you're recording for personal or professional reasons, your attention to detail will show in the finished product. So plan carefully, prepare well, and have fun during the process. Your hard work will pay off when you see your thoughts and ideas come to life on the screen. Use multiple takes if necessary for each scene. The process of filmmaking and video production involves several components. Filming is more than just pointing a camera at a subject and pressing record. It's about capturing the genuine characteristics of the story and portraying it as authentically as possible. One significant aspect of this process is the execution of multiple takes for each scene. There are several reasons why multiple takes might be necessary. First and foremost, it allows the actors to experiment with their performances. Each take provides the opportunity for the actor to try something new, to embody their character in a different mood or tone, and to demonstrate their range. It can often take several attempts for an actor to find the most compelling way to deliver their lines. Moreover, multiple takes help in capturing the scene from different camera angles and perspectives. This is vital during the post-production stage when filmmakers have to select the best shots that would seamlessly blend together. Sometimes the scene might have too much action or complicated choreography. Thus it might require multiple takes to make sure every detail is perfectly captured. Another reason why filmmakers prefer shooting multiple takes is to ensure technical accuracy. This includes optimum sound quality, accurate lighting conditions, proper framing, and so on. There could be unwanted background noise, lighting discrepancies, or some spontaneous equipment failure. So, repeatedly shooting the scene helps the crew rectify any technical errors from previous takes. Moreover, multiple takes can also come in handy during the editing process. An editor will have more material to work with, allowing them to choose the best performances and visuals that will create a more impactful scene. Additionally, shooting multiple takes provides a safety net. If there's a problem with a take that isn't discovered until post-production, having multiple takes ensures that there's a backup to use. In conclusion, recording multiple takes for each scene in a film or video production is necessary for several reasons, including giving actors the ability to experiment, ensuring technical accuracy, providing more material for editing, and serving as a safety net. Therefore, it plays a crucial role in shaping a powerful narrative. Review the footage for any retakes or reshoots. After the process of filming, a crucial component to making a high-quality film or video is the process of reviewing the footage. The goal of this review is to identify places where changes, such as retakes or reshoots, may be necessary. During the review, you pay attention to aspects such as lighting, sound quality, actors' performance, and camera angles. You might find that the lighting in a particular scene doesn't evoke the emotion you intended, or perhaps an actor delivered a line that didn't fit the character. In such cases, retakes would be in order. A retake is essentially a do-over of a scene or shot. It is usually quite specific, focusing on a particular line or action. Also, you might discover that certain scenes are missing, or would be more effective if shot from a different angle or perspective. This is where reshoots come into play. Reshoots are often more extensive than retakes. It might mean reassembling the cast and crew, resetting props, and recreating everything as it was at the original shoot. Reshoots can be time-consuming and costly, but they are often necessary to ensure the best results. It's crucial to review the footage thoroughly, but also objectively. While every filmmaker or video producer would love to get the perfect shot on the first take, it's essential to be open to the idea that retakes or reshoots may sometimes be necessary to get a scene just right. You also need to manage these changes effectively. It's essential to coordinate with your team, ensuring everyone knows their schedules, what is expected of them, and why the retake or reshoot is needed. It's also vital to manage any additional costs in relation to the project's budget. The end goal of all this is to produce a quality piece of film or video that effectively conveys the storyline or message. Patience, precision, and careful review of footage will help in achieving this. It's not merely about spotting errors, it's about enhancing quality, adjusting nuances, and striving for perfection in your finished product. In conclusion, reviewing the footage for any retakes or reshoots is the key to identifying areas of improvement, ensuring coherence in the storyline, increasing production value, boosting performances, and ultimately elevating the entire project. Start the video editing. Starting the process of video editing involves several steps, including initial system setup, planning, selecting software, as well as learning the basic techniques of video editing. Here is an in-depth explanation on how to start the video editing process. System setup. Prior to engaging in video editing, one needs to ensure that they have the necessary hardware. This usually includes a computer with strong processing power, ample storage space, and a good quality monitor. It may also involve a video camera or other recording device if you are recording your own footage. Planning. Before diving into the editing process, it is necessary to plan the project. This could involve crafting a storyboard, selecting music or sound effects, or researching the style of editing most suitable for the video content. Software selection. There are numerous video editing software available for beginners to professionals. It's necessary to choose one that best fits your requirements and skill level. Most well-known software include Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, and iMovie for beginners. Learn the basics. Once the initial setup and planning is completed, and a suitable software chosen, the next step is to familiarize oneself with the software. Learning basic techniques such as cutting, trimming, transitions, and audio adjustments is crucial. Experimentation. The best way to learn and improve in video editing is through consistent practice. Starting with simple projects and gradually tackling more complicated ones can help you understand the craft more deeply. Continual learning. New software updates, techniques, effects, and styles are frequently introduced in the field of video editing. Staying updated and continuously learning to adapt to new methods can greatly enhance your video editing skills. The process of starting with video editing is not straightforward, as it requires time, patience, and diligence. Yet, with the right guidance and practice, anyone can master the art of video editing eventually. Besides, you can also consider taking online courses or tutorials to get more familiarized with different video editing software and techniques. Add music, graphics, and animations as needed. Adding music, graphics, and animations to your project can elevate its overall appeal, engagement, and effectiveness. Whether it's for a marketing video, an educational presentation, or a website interface, these media elements can greatly contribute to your project's success. Music. Adding music can create various emotional atmospheres. It can catch your audience's attention, keep them engaged, and control the pacing and flow of your content. It may range from using compositions or soundtracks, to dubbed tones or noises, to enhance the auditory experience. Graphics. Graphics are essential in communicating complex information. They make your content visually attractive and understandable. They could include elements like banners, diagrams, illustrations, icons, etc. Additionally, 3D graphics or computer graphics can expand the scope of what can be visualized. Animations. Effective animations, whether 2D or 3D, can tremendously improve viewer engagement. By visually illustrating processes, stories, or concepts, animations can make boring topics exciting. They can simplify complex ideas and therefore support understanding and memory retention. When integrating music, graphics, and animations, it's crucial to consider their relevance to your content, audience, and overall project goals. Avoid overwhelming your audience with too many elements by keeping your use of these elements balanced. Also, make sure to respect copyright laws and use royalty-free or properly licensed materials to avoid legal issues. Software such as Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, or After Effects in online platforms like Canva, Animoto, or Pixabay can be useful in creating or sourcing these elements. Adding these elements requires creativity, time, and sometimes even budget. However, it's an investment that can significantly improve the end product, influencing audience interest, understanding, and conversion. So, carefully choose, design and implement these elements to further enhance your content. Adjust color grading and sound levels. Color grading and sound levels are two very important aspects of video production and post-production. They have a significant impact on the overall perception and impact of the video content. Color grading is the process of adjusting the colors in your video footage to achieve a certain look, feel, or mood. It involves adjusting the color temperature, color depth, color balance, saturation, contrast, and brightness of the footage. Color grading is normally done in a non-linear editing software, such as Adobe Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or Final Cut Pro, which provides a variety of color grading tools and effects to manipulate the colors in the footage. The goal of color grading is to enhance the visual storytelling of the video content by creating or enhancing certain moods or atmospheres. For example, warm colors can be used to create a comfortable, inviting atmosphere, while cold colors can be used to create a suspenseful, unsettling atmosphere. Sound levels, on the other hand, refer to the loudness and quality of the audio in the video content. Just like with color grading, you can also manipulate the sound levels in the post-production process to create a certain effect or impact. This involves adjusting the volume, equalization, dynamics, and spatial position of the audio. You can raise or lower the volume to emphasize or de-emphasize certain elements of the audio, such as dialogue, music, or sound effects. You can also use EQ to adjust the tonal balance of the audio, and dynamics to control the range between the loudest and softest parts of the audio. Lastly, you can use spatial positioning to create a sense of depth, distance, and direction in the audio, like in films where sound seems to come from different directions. In conclusion, color grading and sound levels are powerful tools to enhance the storytelling and emotional impact of the video content. By carefully adjusting these elements, you can create a richer and more engaging viewing experience for your audience. Render and review the final cut. Rendering and reviewing the final cut are two vital stages in any video editing or film production process. Rendering is the process where the computer processes data into a viewable video format. This process helps in making various special effects, graphics, and images look more realistic. Rendering can be a time-consuming process depending on the complexity of the video, and it requires a lot of computing power. There are two types of rendering: real-time rendering, commonly used in gaming and interactive graphics, and pre-rendering, which is used in movies and videos. High-quality graphics and special effects need pre-rendering, as it would be too complex and resource-intensive for real-time rendering. After the rendering process, the final cut is reviewed. Reviewing the final cut is crucial as it gives the editor a chance to catch any potential errors, inconsistencies, or adjustments that need to be made before the project is considered complete. Reviewing often involves multiple rounds of checks and corrections. The review can be done on various elements, including color grading, sound editing, narrative coherence, pacing, and technicalities such as visual effects and transitions. In larger production teams, not only the editor but also the director, producer, or other team members may be involved in reviewing the final cut. They will provide feedback, suggest changes if necessary, and once everyone agrees on the final version, it's ready to be published or screened. It is important to note that both rendering and reviewing the final cut require a keen eye for detail, patience, and technical knowledge. Missteps in either process can result in flaws in the final product, affecting its overall impact and reception by the audience. Create a thumbnail and metadata for the video upload. Creating a thumbnail and metadata for your video upload can greatly enhance its visibility and accessibility for users. It aids in categorizing and making relevant information easily accessible to your users, while also helping search engines to understand and rank your content better. Thumbnail creation. A thumbnail is a reduced-size image representation of your video, often with a brief summary or a highlight from video content. The thumbnail serves as a preview image used by platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, and others to provide a reference for the viewer about the video's content. To create an effective thumbnail, ensure that it accurately represents the video's content, looks good at various sizes as thumbnails appear differently on desktop, tablet, or mobile phone, and is visually appealing to draw in viewers. Some video upload platforms will automatically generate a thumbnail from your video, but you can also create custom thumbnails using graphic design tools or video editing software. It's often recommended to use high contrast, close-up imagery. Including text overlay, relevant to video title or content, can also enhance the effectiveness of your thumbnail. Metadata. Metadata refers to all the information surrounding your video, like the title, description, tags, annotations, categories, etc. It gives the audience and the search engines a clear idea of what the video content includes. Title. It should be compelling and contain relevant keywords. The best practice is to keep it under 60 characters. Description. This is the place to provide a more detailed summary of the video's content. Include important keywords, relevant links, and a call to action if necessary. Tags. Tags help associate your video with similar content, aiding in its discoverability. Use a mix of broad and specific tags. Categories. Selecting the right category can help you reach the right audience. Video transcript. A full text transcript of the video can be helpful for SEO. Closed captions and subtitles. These can assist in reaching a broader audience, including those with hearing impairments or who speak a different language. Thumbnails. Select or create a captivating thumbnail. Remember, accurate and detailed metadata improves your SEO, making your video more likely to get found by the right viewers. Upload your video to YouTube. Uploading your video to YouTube is a relatively straightforward process that any person familiar with basic website navigation can accomplish with ease. The video hosting platform, which boasts over 2 billion logged-in monthly users, allows individuals and businesses the opportunity to share content with a wide, global audience. Before you upload your video, make sure it is formatted correctly. YouTube supports MOV, MPEG-4, MP4, AVI, WMV, MPEG-PS, FLV, 3GPP, WebM, DNxHR, ProRes, Cineform, HEVC, H265 files. The platform recommends using the MP4 file format, with a frame rate of 24, 25, 30, 48, 50, or 60 frames per second. Here are detailed steps on how to upload a video to YouTube. Sign in to your YouTube account. If you do not have an account, it is easy to create one with your Google username and password. Click on the video camera icon in the top right corner of the YouTube homepage. This is the Create button. You will see two options: Upload Video and Go Live. Click on the Upload Video button. You will then be directed to the Select Files to Upload page. You can either select the video file directly from your computer or drag and drop the video file into the page. While the video is uploading, you can fill out the necessary information including title, description, tags, and category. Next, you'll be taken to the Video Details page where you can adjust further settings such as privacy, public, unlisted, or private, and enable comments and user ratings. Choose a thumbnail for your video from the generated options or upload a custom one. Add the video to a playlist if you have one available. Under the Monetization tab, decide whether you want to monetize your video or not. After filling all the information in, click on Next, where you can add end screens or cards to promote content. Click Next again to move to the Visibility section. Here, you can either publish your video immediately or schedule it for a future date and time. Once all settings are in place, click on Save. Once the upload is complete, YouTube will send a confirmation message to your account's mailbox. You can now share your video with friends, colleagues, or spread the news on social media. Remember to engage with those who comment on your videos to build a community around your content. Remember that uploading a video to YouTube means adhering to the platform's guidelines and policies. Violating these may lead to your video being removed or, in extreme cases, your account being terminated. Promote your video on other social platforms. Promoting your video on other social platforms is an effective way to reach a wider audience and increase your video's visibility. Here's a deeper analysis of why and how you should do it. Identify your target platforms. Before you start promoting on other platforms, it's important to decide where you will share your videos. Not every platform may be suitable for your content. Consider your target audience's age, interests, and the social media sites they frequently use. Common platforms include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Snapchat. Tailor content for each platform. Each social media platform caters to a different user base and has its own specifics regarding post formats. Short, concise videos work well for Twitter, while Instagram users prefer visually engaging content. Facebook and YouTube, on the other hand, are accommodating for longer videos. Adapt your content to suit the platform on which you're sharing. Use compelling captions. When posting your video on social platforms, pair it with a compelling, engaging caption to attract viewers. Your caption should give users a glimpse of what the video is all about while encouraging them to watch. Utilize relevant hashtags. Hashtags play a crucial role in helping new viewers discover your content. Research relevant and trending hashtags that match your video and incorporate them in your posts for better visibility. Collaborate with influencers. Collaborating with influencers in your industry is a great way to promote your video. They already have an established audience that trusts their recommendations. Offering them an exclusive preview or asking them to share your video can significantly boost your reach. Share video in social groups. Social media platforms often have dedicated groups for specific interests. Sharing your video in these groups can help target viewers who are likely to be interested in your content. Directly engage with your audience. Respond to comments, messages, and interact with your audience directly to keep them engaged with your content and your brand. This will also encourage them to share your content with their networks. Paid advertisements. Social media platforms offer detailed targeting options for paid promotions. By investing in paid ads, you can ensure your video reaches potential viewers who are likely to be interested in your content. Promoting your videos on multiple social platforms can be time-consuming but is often necessary for substantial growth. By targeting the correct audience, tailoring your content for each platform, and interacting with your viewers, you can increase your reach and viewership. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed immersing yourself in this video as much as we enjoyed creating it. If you're hooked and want to continue exploring with us, we've got the perfect follow-up for you. Go ahead and navigate our page to check out our videos promises to keep you entertained and informed. Before you switch over, let's stay connected. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on our exciting content. And if you enjoyed today's video, show us some love by smashing the like button. Your thoughts matter to us, so feel free to drop any comments or feedback down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest releases. It's been a pleasure to be part of your day, and we can't wait to bring you more. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.